We're going to jump into the loan estimate. This is the initial disclosures that you get when you first get into contract. So let's jump right in. I'm just going over basic information. So start with the easy stuff, the date issued, your name, your property address, and if this is a purchase, the sales price. Super simple. Over here, we find out how long you're going to be paying on this mortgage. 30 years. It'll say purchase, refinance. It'll give you the type of loan that we're doing. It is a fixed rate. And it shows you, here's loan type, conventional. Rate lock, yes or no. Rate is locked in until 3/1. Now going into here, here's our sale price. And if you're putting 20% down or 25% down, it would showcase the loan amount here. This cannot change after closing. The interest rate cannot change after closing. So this first set of numbers, this is your principal and interest. This is the actual mortgage payment, and it cannot increase after closing. So when you're given an estimate, you're shown taxes and insurance and sometimes PMI, but it's good to see what your principal and interest is. No prepayment penalty, meaning if you pay it off early, if you win the lottery the day after we close escrow, you don't get any penalties. You're good. No balloon payment. That used to be pretty popular almost 20 years or so, 15 years or so, where you'd have 10 years that you pay on the loan and then you'd have to pay it off in full. And your hope was to refinance before that. There's no balloon payment in this type of loan. So again, we're showing, just like we showed the principal and interest here, we're showing it again down here, principal and interest payment. Years 1 through 30, there's no mortgage insurance. And this shows us taxes and insurance right here. Total estimated payment is $4,543. Here's where it gets confusing. Yes, we showed the principal and interest up here. Now down here, we're repeating that number. It's not an addition to, it's here's what the taxes and insurance, and if there was HOA, other would be checked. We're not going into page 2 today. However, it showcases the estimated closing costs and the total cash to close. Now, our next video, we're going to go over the meat and potatoes of page 2, which is the actual fees that you're going to see and incur. And it's super important when you get into any sort of loan to educate yourself on this very simple 3-page loan estimate so you know what you're talking about or what we're talking about. You know what you're looking at.